Okay, let's go. Here we go. Got to wait till next Wednesday maybe for another interview. Sorry. Well, I'm not sorry, but talk to your classmates. All right. I'm not going to show you anything new today. You're still going to apply law of sines, law of cosines, maybe some sine, cosine, tangent, just to a different type of diagram. I call these double triangles. We've had a little taste of these earlier in the unit. All right, but now I really want to put the foot to the gas on this one. All right. Find BD. All right. We have find BD. So the first thing you see is BD is a side. Pick a triangle. It's a sided. Triangle BCD. All right. So you're like, all right, maybe I want to use law of sines. And you say x over 56 equals something over the sine of 90. I can't do that. I want to make this clear right off the bat because I've waited till today to make this clear. If you guys are going to use law of sines or cosines, all values have to come from one triangle only. All right? You can't pull this on me here. You can't say x over the sine of 56 equals 300 over whatever the heck that angle is. You can't. If you're going to use sines or cosines, all values must come from one and only one triangle. Do you see how these come from two different triangles? All right, so I can't. It's not going to happen. Law of sines is out. Let's see, what else could I use here? Well, if that's 56, that's opposite. What's the problem, though? I don't have another side in this triangle. I don't have another side. So what I'm trying to show you guys today is, hey, you just can't throw out law of sines, done with the problem. You can't just do tangent, done with the problem. You may need to find another side that will help me get to side x. All right, you're not going to be able to find side x with one formula right now, I can tell you that. So what we need to do here is dig deep as a class and say, all right, here's a plan. Let's do this, and then that will find me x. Okay? What was our problem here? I couldn't use law of sines. I couldn't use sine, cosine, sine, or tangent because I didn't know another side. Can you get me another side, though? Can you get me another side? In triangle BCD, can you get me another side? Well, let's talk here. 56, can you fill out more angles for me? Let's get this diagram a little bit more detailed. You got 56. You could find the other angle in triangle BCD. You could find the angle next to it. Let's roll. Because you're not going to find x with using one formula only. It's not going to happen. Angle next to 56 should be 124. I think we can find all the angles, yes? Darn right we can. Okay, just make sure we all match up. Make sure we're both right. All right, anything you can find. Because it's not going to be x. If you're going to use law of sines, everything needs to come from the same triangle, and that wouldn't happen. What side can I find up here? Give me a side. Hey, you got 1, 2, 3 triangles working here. 3 triangles. Take a triangle. You should be able to find a side of one of them. Grace, what do you think? Okay, we could find BA. We could also find BC. All right, everyone agree? All right, let's find one of them. Let's just make a decision and see where it goes. BA or BC? Oh, all right, I knew that was going to happen. How many BAs in the house? BCs? Sorry, Grace. Okay, we'll go BC. Okay, find BC. How do you want it? Well, if you're going to find BC, there's no way you can use sine, cosine, tangent from SOHCAHTOA. Why not? Why, Maggie? Why? Good. It's not a right triangle. Nope, so I'm going to have to use probably law of sines here. All right, set it up for me then. You guys want to find BC? Set it up. I'm going to turn it over to you guys now. This is all review. Let's roll 18. Give me a side and an angle across. 300 over sine 13. Got it. Equals, I wouldn't put x here because that's not the one you're finding. Try a different variable. All right. Y over, here you go, 13. Oh, one job. 27. Y over sine of 43. Good. And notice, everyone, all values are from the same triangle, triangle BAC. All right, let's cross them up. Let's find the value of BC. Okay, I have this answer in my calculator. Does that answer my final answer? No, I asked that because you're not going to do what with this? Do your own rounding. 909.529. How's that look? Look all good? So there's side BC. All right, this is awesome because there's multiple ways right now I could use that to find side BD now. Multiple ways now I could do it. I'll take any way. You now know this side right here. How can I find x? You got a couple different methods. You know, one method, Meg? You could do law of sines one way. I could do law of sines one more time. Or, ready? It's a right triangle. 56 is what to the x? Opposite. And BC is what in that triangle? Hypotenuse. What can I use with opposite and hypotenuse? Sine. So I could do the law of sines, or I could do sine equals opposite over hypotenuse. Whatever you prefer right now, you do. All right, I'm not going to make a class decision on that because I want you to be independent here and try it out your own way. I'll do double law sines here. Just make sure all angles and sides come from the same triangle. Use the full answer from BC. Use the full answer from BC. And I'll ask somebody in a second what they get to the nearest tenth of a foot. Four, when you're ready. Nearest tenth of a foot. Got it. What are we going, feet? Questions there. So on these double triangle ones, be prepared. You're not going to find that answer using just one formula. You're going to have to find a side and then find the missing side, the one that's being asked for. You guys want to chime in with anything here? We are right here. All right, next one. I threw in this next one. All I put was A and B. I wanted you guys to try to fill in the rest now. It's a good review because it uses elevation. All right, from point A, angle of elevation to the top measures 43. Elevation, going up or going down? Going up. So basically at angle A, we should be putting 43 degrees. From point B, that is 125 feet closer to the building. Where are we throwing that 125? AB, segment AB is 125 feet. The angle of elevation is 77. So from point B, going up with the horizontal, looking up, 77 degrees. Find the height of the building. I know this is very similar to the last one. Yes, and the building is perpendicular to the ground, if you're wondering. Do you want to start out by finding the other side now instead? Do we want to find this one instead? No? Try something different, honors kids, instead of finding the side in the middle, which we just did? Yes, no, maybe? Yeah, let's do it because you're honors. All right, so let's find this one right here. All right. Got to fill in some angles first, right? Let's fill in the rest of the angles. 103 was at, I got 13, 34 up top. All right, looking good. All right, if we're going to find that side y, law of sines will do it. Can I ask somebody to set up the law of sines? 21, can you help me out? Set up the law of sines to find y. Yep. Got it. Okay. Let's not round here. $217.8072314 look good. All right, what are my options now to find x? I could still do law of sines again. Or I could do opposite hypotenuse. I could do sine from sine, cosine, tangent, opposite over hypotenuse. Can we make a decision on this one? Because I want to make sure we use the right values here. Sines or opposite over hypotenuse? All right, opposite over hypotenuse. Now, here's the thing, though. What angle are you guys going to go from? Not 77. If we're going to use this side we just found, we got to use the triangle that it contains it, which is the larger one. So we're going to use this one. So that's why I'm not using 77. I'm going to use sine of 43, opposite side, x over the hypotenuse of that triangle, which is the 217 we just found. Got to use all angles and sides from the same triangle. Do not mix and match. And what do we got here? Find the height to the nearest foot. What is the height of that building? 29, height of that building to the nearest foot. Thank you. A little bitter, Dan? Any bitterness at all? No? Okay. Okay, hey, I like that. I like that thinking. Just thought you might have thought you went out a little earlier than expected. And why too? Every time everyone gets voted out, it's like the why they decide on me. Which is sad, right? Because this other class only has 7. And this class has 20 plus left. So.
Why would you use 47 for the angle?
47?
Yeah, because that's the top.
Where's 47?
47 is the angle between the
this one right here?
Yes.
Okay. Why didn't I use it?
Yeah, why couldn't you use it?
You could have, but you would have had to use cosine instead. Yeah, you could have. Yeah, that's fine. And said cosine of 47 equals over what you just got here. We still would have gotten 149. Yep, absolutely. Questions? All right, one more, and then we're going to start reviewing. There it is. DAC is 30. DBC is 45. It's kind of hard to make these any different, but S is 30. Find the height of the cliff, H. I'll let you guys work on this. Make your own independent decisions. I'll put my work up here, but as long as we get to the final answer, it doesn't matter how you do it. Let's get going, please. Let's get going. Should only take you about 2 minutes. And then no matter how you did it, which way you went about it, still have 41 feet for the height of that cliff. I don't want you to go on to the next two because those are going to be for tonight. I'm only asking 2 problems tonight. I don't think I signed a Regents problem tonight. Did I? Oh, never mind. Sorry. Anybody having issues with 1? Because we're going to use your textbooks now and go start reviewing. Any issues with 41? Okay, here's what I'd like you to do. We're going to get, so there's the unit right there. We're done with the unit. I want to get reviewing right now. So you're going to go, to the textbook, page 615, those numbers. Check your answers because your answers are on packet page 54 for page 615. Make sure you know where you're doing these. This is not homework if you don't finish. It's part of the review we're going to keep going with tomorrow. So know where you put these answers. So page 615, these problems, check your answers. Answers are on packet page 54. One job. Fairly, oh, never mind. That's a different unit. Just let me stop the recording real quick.